From the floor of the CME Group, this is Danny Riley on today's closing print after the close. Now, we're coming in on the 3:15 close here. We came in a little late on our MOC. But you know what? There was a lot of hoopla made about bonds down, S&Ps down. Well, you know what? For the most part, the bonds were higher all day. They were 4 higher, and then they were 8 higher, and then late in the day, they went up to 12 to 14 higher. And on the other side of this was the S&P that opened lower, sold off, and then for the most part rallied all day. So it's really a little bit of a confusion here as far as which direction's going on. Now what we want to do is we want to do a little shout out to the CME. They had huge volume over in the Eurodollar options today. Eurodollar futures, excuse me. They did 4.6 million futures over there, and we think after the close it may have gotten up to close to 5 million. And also over here in the 5, 10, and 30-year options, it was non-stop action all day. The high of the S&P came in at 1652.20 midday. The low came in at 1631.30 mid-morning. And last, we're going out at 1646 half. We're down 8.1 handles. Total volume, 2.1 million minis trade and 5,000 big S&Ps trade in the pit. MOC, we had 900 million to sell. Wow. Getting a lot of selling balances here the last couple of days. Tomorrow we got the GDP number, we've got jobless claims, we've got corporate profits, we've got pending home sales, and we've got the natty gas numbers. And we're going to leave it like this. Look, the S&P's been up and away all year. And we're getting a little bit of reverse action here. As the bonds come down, there's a question about supply and everything else, and it's affected the S&P in a negative way. But that said, we're going into the end of the month, and usually, we'll just say usually, they buy, the rebalancers rebuy in the last 2 days of the month and the first 2 days of the month. So do we think this is the beginning of a bigger decline? Not yet. We don't, not yet. Maybe in the middle of June or July, maybe. But we don't think this is the beginning of a big Columba to the downside. We'll see you tomorrow in the opening print.